Yo, guys, what's up? Hope everyone. I'm a little early today, but I'm glad that 13 people are watching. Wow. We got some stuff to talk about today. Definitely got some stuff to talk about today. I want to wait for more people to get into the chat right now. Finally, I got a car mount so I can talk to you guys and do these lives with you as I'm driving, and I'm using both of my hands to drive. This is great. Shout out to WizGear. All those Instagram things that you usually see about it. This thing actually works well until it doesn't, and then I'll let you guys know. First of all, before we get this video started, before we talk about what we're going to talk about today, um, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Yo, there's 36 people watching right now. 13 there's 36 people watching right now, and there's only 7 thumbs up. 9. Let's get it up. I want it up to 20 right now, and then we can talk. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it up to 20. We got 11. I'm not telling you what's happening until I get to 20 likes. 17. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got 3 more. 19. I want one more. One more. 21. All right, let's get started. So, Jay, what the hell? What's going on? 1, what the hell is that post about today? 2, what the hell do you mean you're getting a Golf R? 3, like, you're still in your car, so what's the difference? All right, I'm going to break it down to you right now. So, during this coronavirus, if you ever see me out in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, reviewing their cars in their fleet, they contacted me. And they actually had a leftover Mark 7.5 manual 6-speed, brand new. And he's like, Jay, I think I can get you in this car for very low. The car's been sitting there for 9 months. It's been sitting there for 9 months. It's a 2019 model, early 2019 model. And it's been sitting there for about 9 months now. Can't move this car. So we talked. He says, hey, the dealership's not open, but what I can do, social distancing, I can, he has a car, like, all right, so shout out to my guy, Kyle. He actually said, hey, listen, I can bring the car to you, or we can meet somewhere in Jersey. You can test drive the car by yourself. I'll wait in this lot for you. And then, because, obviously they all know me at Cherry Hill, but the dealership's closed. So I test drove the car. That's where you saw those shots. I actually did shoot those today. I took a half day off work because I wanted to go ahead and test drive it. Even though I test drove one already before, this would be mine. So, I'm like, wow, I'm actually going to be considering one of these. As you guys remember from an old while ago when I did a live on Instagram, it was that same car that was sitting there, and this has all the bells and whistles. Obviously, cars are pretty loaded. It has the newer, fancier wheels, 19-inch wheels. It has the virtual cockpit. It has everything, right? So I test drove the car, liked it. So what he did was, very good guy. So what we did was I didn't confirm anything today. What I did was I did confirm. I put a deposit on the car. I did put a deposit on the car. Hang on, I gotta get around this guy in traffic. So I test drove the car, came back. He definitely had I read over the paperwork. I spoke to the manager of the dealership. I spoke to the owner of the dealership. I said I am interested in the car. And unfortunately, they said, okay, well, I'm not going to say the price yet because nothing's finished yet. I'm still in my car, and I'll explain that in a second. So pretty much, test drove the car, like I said, and then I got the paperwork, signed some agreements that this is my car. I put a huge deposit down on it. I got a wire transfer. Well, not a wire transfer. I actually brought a check with me. Gave it to them. Well, I gave it to them, and they have it. So, and I confirmed everything with my bank already, this, that, and the third, with this is my money that I saved, and I'm gonna implement it into getting this R. Um, why am I not in it right now? Due to the coronavirus. Obviously the dealership is closed. There's other protocols, working it through the bank, everything else, and it's just I can't get the car legally right now because the dealership is actually closed due to coronavirus. Um, so right now, basically what we're trying to do right now is get everything underway, and I already agreed to everything. The only thing that I have to do now is sign the last financial documents, and then uh, after that, pretty much just pick up the car once the dealership's open again. So what's happening with Project Mark 7? Um, they gave me a really good offer because the car is it's fully bolted on. The manager has an eye out for cars like mine. He's seen the channel. He's followed the channel. His two kids follow my channel. And he says, I love the car. I want it at my dealership. What will it take for you? Name your price. What would it take for you to get you out of this car and put you in the R? I told him my price, and he says, we can't do that high, but I'm going to give you a number that I think you'll be okay with. And usually when dealerships tell you that, it's usually not a good thing. And he told me, showed me the number. I said, I like that number, but can we do anything better than that? And I gave him a number back, and we agreed. So basically, for me to get into a R, the only things that he does not want, he doesn't want the turbo kit. He wants the OEM turbo on it, which is fine. I still have it. He wants the OEM suspension on it. So the OEM suspension, everything else. He said you can keep the turbo. He doesn't want the intercooler. He doesn't want the suspension. So I said, okay. So the sway bars are coming off, control arms are coming off, and everything else. Now they agreed that I can utilize their workshop or to do these things, and then I have the cob so I can flash it back to stock and everything else. So yeah, why am I in my car now? Because obviously, like I told you, the dealerships are closed. I can't do anything with this right now. I can't take the parts off today. So unfortunately, I can't do anything right now with it today. So we agreed that Saturday, I will meet up with Gio at European Auto. I will take all the parts off. We already discussed about pricing and everything with that. Yes, I'm giving them the car back with the short block, but the offer that I got compensates for the engine rebuild. Let's just say that. And yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop. So I don't want you guys to believe that because it's simply not true. I have happy April Fool's Day. That's what this is. It's April Fool's. Um, I know a lot of you guys are pissed. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't block me from YouTube. I wanted to give everyone an opportunity to just have some fun right now because of what we're going through. I'm not trading in Project Mark's statement. I'm reading someone's comment and I mixed it with my words. I'm not getting rid of Project Mark 7. There's no way in hell I'm getting rid of this car. And I'm not going to buy, and I'm not selling this for a stock R. I'm not doing that. So you guys, and on the internet, wow, 10 of y'all people left already. That's crazy. But I wanted to give you guys some, I'm on my way to pick up my girlfriend from the city. No, I'm not going to get rid of the car. I can't do that. You guys will continue to see this on the channel. But I did want to talk to you about the new daily driver. That is something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I spoke to Greg a little bit about it. My friend, make a video on Crank Walk Brody. Brodsky. That's why we can't have nice things. But don't worry. Hang on, what does that say? You'll take a bath in that car. Yeah, really. Get a TDI daily. I'm not going to get another Volkswagen for a daily just because of the fact that I already had that market. As you guys, if you guys watch my Instagram, I definitely did speak about wanting to do, um, definitely wanted to speak to you guys about definitely doing a, I wanted it to see, possibly, like, but not an N54. I was looking at N54s, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little afraid of them. Um, but maybe an N55. Do some tuner mods, do some maintenance. I'm gonna try. My goal is to find the cheapest N55 possible, and so far I found an E90 2011 with an N55 motor in it for $5,600. I don't think it has iDrive, but really I don't care about that. Obviously, I'm using this mount, and this mount is lit. Um, but you know, I really am thinking about that for the channel for you guys. I want to get another market involved. Maybe do a bigger turbo setup. Maybe something from Pure Turbos. Also, maybe Cobb tuning or other tuning available. Maybe collaborate with BMW enthusiasts like Beamer, budget Beamers, or Slow Speed, or and then have Geo look at the car and do like a whole vlog. I want to buy it far so I can drive it back, and that's my goal with it. So definitely want to do something like that. Pro Clip best phone mount. Yeah, I didn't get the Pro Clip just because it wouldn't got to me in time. Amazon, I got it from Amazon. Don't worry, I opened the box with gloves. I Lysol the shit out of everything, so don't worry about it. And stuff like that. But while I'm here, I rather just, you guys can't see right now because it's faced on me, but I'll give you like a little bit of a sound clip so you guys can kind of hear Project Mark 7 sing a little bit. She's gonna throw an EPC light just because of the fact that she's gonna throw an EPC light regardless, just because of the fact that I'm still under Unicorn Motor Developments and I'm not tuned yet with EQT. So over 30 psi, it freaks out. So hang on. Third gear. I got the 2-bar sensors already. I did all that. Oh yeah, she's a ripper. That sound you're hearing is the brakes. The brakes are shot on this car, which is why a lot of you guys also asked me about, hey, why did you guys not, how come you didn't brake boost against that Mustang? Oh, I'm in Mexico. Oh, you guys already know I'm in Mexico. Hang on 1 second. I just want to get over here. I'll give you guys another little sound clip of how loud this car actually really is. I'm underneath an overpass right now, and this thing is freaking loud. I'll roll the windows just down a little bit. Hang on. Jesus. This thing is frightening fast, though. Like, I can't even knock it. Oh, my God. So I wanted to give you guys another live stream, on YouTube, in the car rather than in my room with, just talking about the same stuff over and over again. I want to try to get out with you guys, like I really want to try to do that for the channel for you guys. So I'm going to be doing more live streams lately just because of the fact that I can't do out and film content. But there's some things that you should look out for. I did get the brakes. Hang on. So I did get the new rotors already. I did get new rotors. Hang on, I'm turning traction control off. First gear. So I did get rotors. I did get EBC yellow stuff pads. So the yellow stuff pads is in the mail. The rotors I got today. I got them from SP Performance. Oh man. thing is a freaking monster. I'll do one more pull for you guys in a bit. Like, I have the 5-bar sensors already. So a lot of you guys are saying in the comments right now, as I'm glancing over, looking at the comments, you should get the 4-bar sensors and the 5-bar sensors. If you watch the rebuild series, I have a 4-bar sensor replacement for the throttle pipe, and I do have a AEM sensor for the intake manifold, and I had the harness. I got all that from A2B Motorsports, Billy Ambert. So I got all that installed on the car already. Not multi-port injection, not yet anyway. I will do that later on. This guy's in a scooter right now in the middle of the street. But not yet. I will do MPI later. Oh, he's making a U-turn. He's making a U-turn. Oh, that's school safety. Yep. It's 100 wheel horsepower. It's more than that. It's a lot more than that. But no E85. This is 93. So far it's just been great. The car, I want to get retuned for race E85. Yes. So EQT is doing the retune on this. They are going to be doing the tune on this over again. So far it's integrated engineering, built short block. So it's a built bottom end. It's a Mark 7.5 head. The Mark 7s and the Mark 7.5s have revisions in the head. So I have a completely the cylinder head has 9,000 miles on it. I got it from Auto House. I got it from Auto House in Patterson, New Jersey, for a steal, like $900 for a completed assembly with camshafts and valves and springs. I took it to a machine shop, got it clean, got it, new valve seals in it. I looked it all completely over. So everything is fine with that. I do have upgraded fuel pumps. So I have a Walbro 525 low pressure fuel pump, Autotech high pressure fuel pump. Hang on, underneath another overpass, guys. Jesus. This car's just fun. The turbo is a Litco L500. It's the most aggressive IS38 hybrid you can get with Litco. It's equivalent. I don't know if it's exactly equivalent to I don't know if it's exactly equivalent to EQT's Vortex XL, but I guess you can compare those in the market. Those are like direct competitors to each other. But yeah, so I have that in the car. What else do I have? Yes, I have the fluid dampener pulley, the upgraded one for the original damper. So I have that. And upgraded charge pipes. Do I notice anything? I do notice that the engine likes to rev more freely now. And there's less vibrations. What it's supposed to do, you're not really supposed to feel much with it. It just, as you get more power, you're obviously inside your crankcase, you're gonna get more vibrations. So with that being said, you getting more vibrations inside the car, inside the crankcase, you actually really want to make sure that you're looking out for you want to have a damper that kind of like negates that. So that upgraded fluid dampener, I would recommend it on stage 2 cars and higher. If you do it on the stage 1, if you're like super cautious and you want to do it on the stage 1, it won't hurt it at all. But even though if it's a heavier dampener than stock, I think that, in my opinion, I feel like the car revs a lot free a lot freer. Like it doesn't feel like something's pulling. It doesn't feel like the car is being tugged back by something. If that makes any sense. Hang on, gotta love the traffic. Gotta love the city. Uh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. I'll just get over here. But yeah, so with that all being said, based on the mods that I have, this is a very quick car. Right now we're peaking at around 31, 32, but I don't. Um, Car drives fine. Like I said, the only thing that comes up is that EPC light. I am getting a check engine light randomly sometimes with my secondary air. So I'm going to talk to Ed and see if he can code that out, considering the fact that a secondary air injection pump's purpose is to heat a cat. But I don't run cats on the car anymore. So I got to get over soon. So, but yeah. Ooh, there's like M3s all over the place. It's really, really nice to see M3s. I'm just like in traffic a little bit. Not traffic, but just cars around me. So just being, just keep in mind if I don't, look directly at you. I'm just, I wanted to engage with you guys a little bit today. And that's a double park bus. But yeah. So like I said, this was just a little small little live stream for you guys. If you do have any questions at all, like I said, I'm not getting an R. This was all April Fools. I just wanted to get you guys like smiling a little bit, enjoying, just in, trying to get some happiness during this quarantine moment. Like I said, the only reason why I'm out right now is to pick up my girlfriend. However, I did notice how empty Manhattan is. So what I'm going to start doing, I'm actually going to start, I'm going to start filming some videos for you guys, maybe like a POV of driving through the city. I think you guys would appreciate that a lot. So, but yeah, but guys, I'm gonna pick up my girlfriend now, and I just wanted to well, actually, we have a little bit of time to chat. Um, let's see. I'll answer some comments before I go, but I do have to go very soon though. Let's see. I'll scroll all the way back to wow, you guys commented a lot. Uh, Wait till you start really pushing power. I mean, I'm close to 500 wheel right now, so I mean, and I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting a daily. Needed me that car is not for a second. I did this BS. Shake my head. Let's see, Toyota time. Shame you didn't get the R. I know. I mean, listen. I mean, I like GTI is really like a promising platform, so I'm not really too concerned about it. Doors are locked, right? Yeah. Wait until you really start flying. Pro Clip best phone mount. LOL. Not daily. LOL. You need a Maestro tune. Um, no, I'm gonna stick with EQT. The EQT really does really good stuff. Brett says get the R and make the GTI a daily driver. Swap the parts that you can to the R. That's the play. Problem is that R's are still very expensive right now. I mean, you can get them like in the mid 20s, but I'm not trying to finance another car. The next car I'm gonna buy is probably gonna be like 5 grand, and like I said, I can get a 335 for $5,000 right now. Yeah, the overboost. You'll be happy with EQT. Thank you. This side up. Yeah, I can't wait. Christopher King, get a 2-bar sensor. I already have them on the car. The AEM 5-bar sensor, which is connected to the manifold in my boost tap, and also which is for the intake manifold and it's connected to my boost tap. And I have the 4-bar sensor for my throttle pipe, and I do have the wiring harness from A2B Motorsports. I believe I mentioned that earlier. You and me with the April Fools. I'm sorry, Glenn. I had to. He had the sensor already, yes. So I made sure I talked to the tuners beforehand of what I needed to get. Uh, what's the fueling setup? Walbro 525 low pressure fuel pump, Autotech high pressure fuel pump, and a little bit of tuning with the fuel. No E85, straight 93. Wait, where the hell is this going? Hang on. No, I'll say, where the hell is this? Are you in Mexico? Always, man. I recognize that in Mexico. A lot of people have been to Mexico, man. Patiently waiting for my tune from EQT2. Yeah, I know. I'm not. They just hired. Shout out to Nick Turner. He actually just signed on with EQT as a second tuner, for Ed. Obviously Ed's been showing him the ropes of how he wants the cars tuned, so I'm sure that he's gonna do good work. I hope I get Ed because me and Ed has spoke in the past. Damn, mine isn't that loud. If you want to know the exhaust setup, it is a MA Performance catless downpipe as well as a Corsa catback exhaust. Um, let's see. My radar doesn't talk. Sometimes if you have the cheap radars, they really don't work well. I would get something if you look at something like $100 and something dollars to $200. Those really do work well, and then you could program what type of bands do you want. So with mine, I only program it to K, X, and KA band. Oh no, I'm sorry. I eliminate X band because X bands is like grocery stores like CVS and malls. The automated doors when you get close to it, those are ran by radar. So I only have K and KA band, and pop. So and laser. Excuse me, and it's worked so fine. Man, the charge pipes are so soft from factory. Yeah, I definitely got the ones from Spoolin charge pipes. The Spoolin charge pipes I got from USP Motorsports. Probably not equivalent to Revo. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's equivalent to that turbo. Let's see. 59th Street Bridge. Damn, you guys are good from what the angles you guys can see from. Um, let's see. Still the IS-20. My tuner Houston says it'll add about 60 horsepower. Um, I am going to go multi-port injection though. I am going to do that. That will happen. Coronavirus, and there's a lot of other things planned in my future. Like I'm moving out. There's a lot of other things that I got to focus on first. That's why I'm pushing the daily driver towards the end of 2020 or the very beginning of 2021. That'll be a Christmas gift to myself or a curse. We'll see. Um, Let's see. And no, I'm not running on E85. Christopher King, what AM sensor? The 5 bar sensor. I believe it reads up to 75 psi or something like that. I think that's what it is. And let me see what other comments there are. Just finished putting multi-point injection 525, and it's wondering if it's worth it. If you want to get to over 500 wheel, I think it's going to definitely be worth it because you're going to run out of fuel. And the next thing that I really need to invest in is a PM4, a fuel controller. And it says, when you change your sway bar, did you feel it right away? I'm sorry, that's my dash camera. Check that video out on my YouTube channel, by the way. When you change your sway bar, did you feel it right away? Yes, I did. That was a huge difference. If you have a GTI and you want to go around corners and it's a canyon car, more or less, definitely do sway bars. Makes a huge difference. Um, did you get a torque spark? Not yet. I am going to. I'm running on a stock controller for now. Thanks for the scare. You're welcome. Could you run stage 1 plus on a stock clutch, air intake, and exhaust? Yes and no. Depends on how you drive and where you drive. Me, one, I drive aggressively, and two, I live in New York. So obviously, I'm using the clutch more often. So no, I don't think a stage 1 car will surpass a clutch. You're gonna put the money as if you go in stage 1, meaning that you are gonna go to stage 2. I don't care who you are or what kind of things you're using the car for. You're gonna go stage 2. Just save the money, put the money for the side for the clutch. Um, Real question. Um, hey guys, have you ever heard about the subframe harmonic silencer from the Audi S3? I am planning to do that mod completely. I do want to switch out the subframe for an S3 subframe, or I believe even the A3 subframe, the 2-liter ones, because they also have all aluminum subframes which save weight. And speaking of saving weight, there is a video coming out soon of a lightweight battery for the Mark 7, for Project Mark 7. So make sure that you stay tuned for that. Was the engine build worth it? Absolutely. I do believe that it was worth it. If my rings start to go, is it worth it to build the motor? Hell yeah. It'll actually be cheaper for you to build your existing block if it can be reused again, than buying an integrated engineering one. And you can build like, pistons, crankshaft, rebalance the crankshaft, all that other stuff. Um, can the higher pressure sensor of the boost tab? Yes. So I have a Precision Raceworks boost tap. So it has 3 different ports. So I'm using one of the ports for the AEM sensor, one for the my P3 gauge to give me accurate boost reading, and that's about it. Buy a Golf 8. I don't know. I don't think so. If we get one, it's going to be a GTI and it's going to be a DSG car. Maybe if my girlfriend wants it. And if we both have money to get another car like that, a new car, um, and it sniffs out all the cops. Yeah, Escort S55. That definitely works out. Going to the NP threads on the PR tab. Yes, I did that. Um, let's see. Buy Golf 8. Suffering one bounce item. I'll definitely look into that Christopher King and DSG Superior. I already have a manual car, and even for the 335, I'm possibly also thinking about an automatic. One that can be tuned to two. It would be nice to just have an automatic as a daily driver, but it can still be the you can tune the N55 motor, you can tune the transmission, you can tune it all. So I can still have a very quick car that is automatic. So I see you have no interest in the Golf R. No, maybe not yet. Maybe if, God forbid, if this car gets into an accident and I have the opportunity to get into an R, if I did it over again, I already did the GTI, so I would do a Mark 7, maybe a Mark 7.5 R. Let's see. I saw his reaction. It was hilarious. Oh man, I see you have, yeah, but yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. I just wanted to do like a nice quick live stream for you guys. Obviously I need you guys to make sure during this quarantine you guys are having fun, but please stay safe, stay indoors. The more we stay indoors and listen to these rules that our governor and our president, unfortunately it's Trump, I'm not getting into that. But right now we do need to follow the protocols of safety. I got my Perel in the car, and definitely need you guys to stay safe. Do not touch your face. If you outside and you touch something, make sure that you wash your hands. When you get inside the house, even if you're just in a car like me, wash your wash your ass. Just wash yourself. Put the clothes in the hamper. Don't leave them laying around. I believe this virus can stay alive on metal. If you touch a metal surface for like 24 hours, it could stay enclosed for like 3 hours. Something crazy, high numbers like that. So please, just stay safe. I'm sorry if a lot of you guys got pissed off that I didn't get the R, or if I was trolling you guys and you guys really got upset. I do apologize about that. I just wanted to make you guys smile a little bit for the day. No, I'm not getting an R. It was all a joke. The guy who works at Volkswagen sent me those pictures today on Instagram. Don't worry, I'll get on live on Instagram too and tell those people, because most of those people, some of them do not watch the stuff on the channel. But that's it. But I hope you guys did enjoy this live stream. Again, be safe and stay tuned for next week where we're going to get more videos. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. And you guys always remember, with engine builds and new project builds coming future on the channel, you guys always remember, that cars are a lifestyle. Have a good night.